Hello! I'm back again. Been busy, built a house, raising a family, launching products, doing things, but there was a draw pulling me back. Wanted to continue expressing myself, connecting with you, sharing all the things I've been integrating lately. And it's been a lot. I think it's been, my last video was a while. I took a break before that. Anyways, why don't we fit in to this world when we expand our consciousness, when we begin a spiritual evolution? Why does this world reject us in a way? It can feel that way. Actually, it does feel that way because people that aren't willing to look at themselves, people that aren't conscious of their own actions, don't want to be conscious. And that's totally fine. There is an infinite amount of time that they will go through this journey of life and continue evolving. But it's something that I've noticed recently. I actually had an interaction that reaffirmed what I'm talking about. As you begin to raise your frequency, become more conscious and evolve, people will literally push you away because they don't want that. I mean, look what they did to Jesus, that infamous story. He was murdered for having the guts to tell people to love each other. How nice is that? And although we have evolved a little bit, I think, as a collective since that time, we are still far from a golden age. We're far from a time when the collective consciousness is elevated to the place where we all do feel more connected. We feel the integrated self, the oneness of us all. And it's just like day and night. Nothing wrong with nighttime, nothing wrong with daytime. There's nothing wrong with unconsciousness. There's nothing wrong with consciousness. After all, what else would God do but fall asleep, wake up, fall asleep, wake up? We see this pattern everywhere in physical reality, in the duality. Mosquito. So, what do we do when we get rejected? Oh yeah, that story I was gonna tell. So I had a friend, actually he's a coworker and a friend, and I'm sharing, as I do, similar ideas like these videos. It's just everywhere I go, I can't help it. It's just who I am now. So I'm telling him about eating healthier foods, being conscious of sexual energy, the lust energy that overtakes you, addictions, just all this stuff. And his girlfriend, who he's dating, noticed this change, this awareness that I'm shining onto his life. And she instantly was like, who are you talking to? Why are you talking to this guy? You can't hang out with him. Stop it, is what she said. She rejected any form of self-introspection. And yeah, I just laughed, really. I mean, she's not in my life, has nothing to do with me. I instantly repel people that aren't on the path of being conscious of their life. And if you're watching videos like this, you do too. because this is deep, deep work. This is, like I said, for the collective, this is unusual. More and more of us are waking up in the world, and collectively we are all rising. We're going from the dark ages to the technological age to the golden age. And right now we are in the technological age, which is why I can talk to you on this video from across the world. The interwebs are connecting. But there are people that will go kicking and screaming against this evolution. They don't want to look at all of the garbage that they shove down into their consciousness, into their psyche. They just want to push it down and pretend like it's not there while it runs your life. And that's fine. I've heard that actually from people that I've talked to. I asked them, why don't you want to meditate? Why don't you want to examine your life? And they point blank said, because I don't want to look at that. I'd much rather just have a drink, pour myself some bourbon, and pretend like none of it is there while I perpetually distract myself. And it's fine. That's where they're at. And that's where the collective is at. Most people aren't ready for this work. They aren't ready to integrate and evolve. And we have an infinite amount of time. There is no end date that if we don't grow so much by this time, the world's over. No. Even these forms, they're just temporary illusions, temporary separateness, which is a blessing, which does propel our growth. But it's not the goal. It's not the ultimate attraction. So I guess, real quick, to define spirituality, I see spirituality as a progressive connection to a greater whole. Progressive meaning it never ends. It can continuously progress. It can continuously grow to more and more subtle and subtler connections to the greater whole, the wholeness of everything. Consciousness itself is playing this game, and we all have our roles to play. And that's what makes this life interesting. And you can't deny the roles. You can't deny the illusion. You can't just non-dual yourself into enlightenment. You have to continuously integrate. You have to honor your life. You have to honor this body and honor the show. We came here for that. I have to remind myself, this is why I came here. I came here to experience this show. I came here to experience the joy, the pain, the pleasure, the sorrow, all the emotions in between, all the thoughts, all the absurdities, the paradoxes. Me, you, and everyone in this reality chose to sign up for this. I think that's a good place to stop for now. I can hear a train coming, and that train will be loud. Way too loud for this video. So, I guess to wrap up, you're perfectly fine if you feel rejected by the collective. They don't know what they're missing out on, and eventually they will begin to look at themselves. They will begin to integrate, maybe not in this lifetime, maybe not in this plane, but somewhere down the road, they will. It's the ultimate destiny of consciousness to become self-aware. So, enjoy your life. Enjoy where you're at. I hope you have a great day. Definitely gonna make more videos. Gonna jump back on here. Get back in the flow. I miss this. So, love you.